Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Nintendo DS and we're going to be figuring out what's wrong with it. I bought this on eBay just as a project and I think it'll be interesting to see what's wrong with it. But guys, before we get into the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel because I make tons of content just like this that you definitely don't want to miss. And look at this Platinum DS. This is the original DS, so it's the fat version as you can see. All the original type stuff going on. The first kind of DS right here. So, in the eBay listing, it said that it had no power, was unable to turn on, and it also hadn't been used in a very, very long time. So the seller was nice enough to include a charger, which we will try out, but when we try to turn it on, this is all we get. Now, despite that not being very good looking, that is a good sign, because at least this DS definitely is receiving power. There's two things on my mind right now. Maybe it's a battery issue, or a much bigger motherboard issue. Hoping it's a battery issue, but what we're going to go ahead and do first is try to charge it. So guys, I have the charger plugged into the wall, and there's the cord. Here's the DS. Oh great, the DS can stand. I can plug this in with one hand. As you guys can see, it is now plugged all the way in. Unfortunately, there is no sign that it is charging, so let's go ahead and open it back up and see. Trying to turn it on now. Nothing. So this could be a charger issue or a battery issue. Okay, so not giving up hope on this. This could be a charger issue, so I'm going to bring in my charger now. Okay, I've now plugged this end of my charger in, and I'm now going to try plugging this into the wall and seeing if this will finally bring this thing back to life. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh, and the signal is now there. You can see it appears to be charging. Let's go ahead and see if this thing will turn on now. Alright, I'm hoping this thing works. This DS just turned on, and all I did was change the charger. So I guess this thing had a really low battery or something, or maybe the battery just doesn't work and this charger isn't supplying enough voltage, but it appears to be working fine. User is Dot, but there is something I want to try. So I'm going to get 2 game cards and see if that works, but I'm also going to leave it on the charger for a minute and see if it can retain a charge. While I was unplugging this DS, I realized that the charger was really stiff in there. So I looked in this port and I couldn't see anything out of the ordinary, but that was interesting, that it just seemed to not want to let go of the charger. Either way, gotta test it out with the 2 games. I'm very happy with how it's turned out at this point, but it will be awesome if it'll work with the 2 games, because then I will have gotten this original DS for a very low price. Okay, so I literally had it on the charger for about 2 minutes, so if this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to force myself to be patient and put it on the charger. But hopefully it's got just enough to just do the test. I don't know. It might. Come on. Okay, it's seeing both. Let's start with the GBA. Looks good so far. Wow, this screen looks way brighter than it actually is on camera. Okay, so no issues reading it. We're right into the game and no problem. I do want to test out all the buttons, but everything appears to work. This is very nice. Okay, so now I have to test out the DS cartridge. I'm using an R4 card because it's the jack of all trades. It says it's Touch Bomberman Land, but we all know that's a lie. We're testing out the Mario Bros. Let's do this. Here we are, World 8. Let's try running through this. Man, I don't know how long it's been since I played this. But I'm on World 8. I know I've beat it before, I just like to play it over a lot. Oh! Okay, so this works just fine. Touchscreen's working great too. Everything's working fine. So this is a huge success. Oh, it looks like I was speedrunning this game. Well, I'm very happy to see that this DS appears to be fully working. Of course, I haven't gotten to test everything out yet. Let's test the triggers. Moves this way. There, everything's working. Literally everything I've tried. All of the buttons have worked. I'm still not sure of how good the battery is, but I don't even care because this is shocking that I just got this. Expected it to be broken, and it works perfectly. Man, if you ever get a DS, make sure you always check the charger before you assume it's broken. I actually intended to buy this DS with investigating what the problem with it would be, But the second thing I wanted to do was use this shell and put it on my other original DS. If you want to see a video of that DS, you can watch that right here. But that's what I wanted to use this for, because aftermarket DS shells are terrible, and this is an original, and I didn't know it was going to work. Obviously, now that I know it works, it's going to stay exactly how it is, because it's got a really good hinge. Locks into place, not too wobbly or anything. And it also appears to have been very well looked after. So I'm very happy with getting this broken Nintendo DS. If you guys want to see more DS related content, do let me know in the comments. I will be looking at your suggestions. So guys, that is going to wrap up this video on my broken Nintendo DS. Once again guys, if you want to see more content with this DS, let me know in the comments below, and I will be looking out for your feedback. Also, if you guys like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.